This is the craziest world record in Call of Duty, and I'm going to show you why. So I wanted to beat a world record myself. So then I went to YouTube and decided to search for world records because there's a good amount. But the only problem is that I'm not that good. And I dang sure ain't going to get 1,100 kills in one match. And that's when I got an idea. What instead of kills, I took it and flipped it into deaths. Just hear me out. While I may not be able to get the most kills, I may be able to achieve the world record for the most deaths in one match. So to do that, I had to find out what the most kills in one match actually was. So after doing more research, I came across a Reddit post. And on that Reddit post was a picture of somebody getting 331 kills like back in Black Ops 3, which is actually quite a lot. Which is why I also recommend staying to the end of this video to see how this turned out. Because who would have thought being the worst player in Call of Duty would be this difficult? Now obviously I can't just hop in a match and start killing myself with anything because that just wouldn't work. I needed a plan. 1. I only have so much time in one match. 2. I have to find out which game mode is the best. And 3. I have to find out which way is best to cause over 331 deaths. I tested out the speed of the Pila, RPG, and Semtex. Both the Pila and RPG fire pretty fast, but I think the RPG won this battle. I also think it's safe to say that the Semtex just isn't the move here. So now that we got that figured out, I went ahead and launched up a game of War. I picked War because it seems like the longest of the other game modes. It seemed like a good idea at first, but then I remember that War doesn't actually count your KD. And then I ran into another problem when someone said this. I didn't want to get banned, and that sounds like something that could actually be bannable. So then I went back to Google, and then yeah. But your boy wasn't giving up yet. I thought it would still be pretty fair if I just went to a private game as long as I didn't mess with the settings. So I left the settings at default. I set the game to be played on a pretty good sized map. I put it on hardpoint, added some bots, and then I got to work. So as soon as I got into the match, I started blowing myself up right away, not wasting any time. I sped up this match for the video because y'all don't want to just see me sitting here blowing myself up. But the results on my first attempt, I only got 199 deaths. Most likely because my team didn't do so hot. I changed the map to Rust because maybe a smaller map is better, and this was attempt number 2. I needed both teams to do well, along with the match timer to possibly drain as much as it could, and that would allow me to get more time within my games, which would lead to more deaths. So I did do a little bit better in this match. I feel like my team could have did just a little bit more to give me that extra time that I really needed. I mean, I know y'all were down a teammate, but come on. And then I tried again, and again, and again. And then I had a little incident where my finger slipped a couple times. But lucky for me, I was now the best at being the worst. In all serious though, I did have a legit game where I got 311 kills, being 20 off of the world record, which I thought was pretty cool. And if the world record is actually 331 deaths in one game, then that's awesome. That's a lot. Congrats to that dude. If there is a higher death count than 331 that I don't know about, then let me know down in the comments if y'all guys have seen one in the past, because this was the highest death count that I could find. I had a good time making this video. It was fun. I'm going to be making a lot more videos here on this channel. So if you like the video, make sure to hit that like button, and don't forget to subscribe so you won't miss any of the other content that I drop.